All
a
right.
rifle in a farmer can be deployed and sustained across the region. Yes.
All right, Arzu, thanks so much for joining us on the telecast. Now, US President Donald Trump has said Alex Pretty, the man fatally shot by a federal agent during a confrontation in Minneapolis, should not have been carrying a gun or fully loaded magazines. Asked whether he agreed with administration officials who described Pretty as a domestic terrorist, Trump said, and I quote, "I haven't heard that, but certainly shouldn't have been carrying a gun," unquote. Speaking to reporters in Iowa, he later added, and I quote, "He had a gun. I don't like that. He had 2 fully loaded magazines. That's a lot of bad stuff. And despite that, I'd say that's very unfortunate." Let's in fact listen in to what he said.
Well, I haven't heard that, but certainly he shouldn't have been carrying a gun. But hey, look, bottom line, everybody in this room, we view that as a very unfortunate incident, okay? Right. Everyone, right. Unless right. you're a stupid person. Very, very unfortunate incident. I don't like that he had a gun. I don't like that he had 2 fully loaded magazines. That's a lot of bad stuff. And despite that, I say that's a very unfortunate person.
All right, joining me on the telecast is my colleague Brian Thomas. Brian, we have seen that the ICE crackdown in Minneapolis and Minnesota continues, and we have seen the case of Alex as well. Donald Trump continues to put this in the spotlight, and he has given several statements regarding the fact that Alex had a gun, and in regard to the fact that he was called a domestic terrorist as well. What exactly is Donald Trump's intention in all of this? Brian, that question was for you. All right, I think we are facing some audio issues from my colleagues' end, but meanwhile, that's the case we are tracking in regards to Alex Pretty. We have seen that he was attacked by the ICE and the federal agents in United States. The incident took place in Minneapolis, and now Donald Trump has talked about it. He has given an earlier statement as well. We have seen that when this incident happened, he posted a gun, alleging that this gun was carried out by Alex. Again, those questions have been posed in front of him by the reporters, and he has said that again he's reiterated the fact that Alex shouldn't have carried guns. So he continues his stance that the reason the federal agents attacked him was because he was armed, and he also said that he heard that he shouldn't have been carrying that, and he had 2 fully loaded magazines. That's what Trump is claiming, and he also said that it's a lot of bad stuff, and that's unfortunate. But again, what does this mean is the fact that he is indirectly or directly defending the ICE agents, saying that the response was correct from their end. That's Donald Trump's statement, that he's backing the ICE agents. Now joining me back on the telecast is my colleague Brian Thomas. Brian, what exactly you're getting to know in terms of this?
Clearly, as of now, President Donald Trump clearly stated that he didn't like that Alex Pretty was carrying a firearm at the Minneapolis scene, where he was fatally shot by federal agents. And speaking to this, in Iowa, Trump described the overall incident as very unfortunate, but repeatedly emphasized his discomfort with Pretty having a gun and fully loaded magazine. And even though the firearm was legally permitted under Minnesota law, Trump even stated that Pretty shouldn't have been carrying a gun, and noted he didn't like that he had a gun or 2 fully loaded magazines, calling it a lot of bad stuff. Very importantly, his remarks put him at odds with major gun rights advocates and some Republicans who stress Pretty's right to carry legally, especially given video evidences suggesting Pretty didn't brandish or raise his weapon before being shot. And now Trump's comment has also sparked backlash from pro-gun groups, including the NRA and Gun Owners of America, who argue that legally carrying a firearm even at protests is protected by the Second Amendment and should not itself be criticized by the president. Now, this stance has also contributed to internal GOP tensions, as many conservative allies have pushed back against the suggestion that a lawful gun owner shouldn't have been armed. Yes.
We have more updates coming in. Now, a man was